Streaming. A good day for live streaming indeed. Let's see if my audio is on, and then we'll start doing some stuff. So I've been doing a farming run here. Okay. Okay, cool. I can hear myself. So let's mute this. All right. Let's see. How do I start these things? What's up, guys? My name is Spartan. And today we're going to be doing a live tournament stream. And yeah, should be a good time. Tags is currently also streaming. If you guys want to go support him, throw him a like on his stream. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm in a farming run. I was trying to get to 200,000 cells before the tournament, but didn't work out, unfortunately. But it's fine. We got some more stuff to work with here, so that's good. I do dumb stuff. What's up, man? Are we gonna be in the same bracket again this time? Still running, Spartan? Yes, I am always running. Yeah. I guess I haven't really done this in a little bit, but I'm just gonna briefly, before we kind of get started with the actual tournament, I'm kind of just gonna go through like my initial setup. So like right now, I'm optimized for my orbless free upgrade Devo. So I have everything like that. Here's my enhancements so that you guys can see kind of what we're working with. I got decent development and damage, crit factor, super crit multiplier, as well as my EHP stuff is a little bit higher than normal, I guess. Yeah, free attacks, cells, coins, all of that. So I think, oh, before I get any further, I need to turn on Do Not Disturb, because I noticed when I get a phone call, it basically cancels my live stream, so I gotta do that. I've made that mistake one too many times. But yeah, so we're in a decent spot. I'll show you guys the modules real quick. If you guys were here last week, or I guess a couple days ago during the previous tournament stream, I pulled another Astral Deliverance, which gave me a 1-star, so we have that working for us. I also now have a 2-star Sharp Fortitude. And I think, no, I don't have any more. But I think I'm going to be done pulling for the time being and start trying to kind of save up for another card slot. Because having an additional card slot would be pretty impactful. Hey, what's up, Spartan? What's up, Jack of Blades? How's it going, man? Kevin Von Kooten. What's up, man? How's it going? Ugh, frog in my throat. So first things first, shout out to This is Sparta. We got a few new members. Shout out to Mighty Hunter and Zero. Some good dudes I've been kind of talking to back and forth in the Discord server. Yeah, I'm going to start just taking the normal tournament stuff I need. The attack and ally. I don't really need the ally, I guess, but whatever. It might be helpful, it might not. And then we'll go into my cards and get my cards all set up. So we want cash. Where is it? Yeah, free upgrade mastery. And before we start, I need to unlock orbs and lock enemy attack skips. That'll be pretty decent, I think. Do I have enhancement levels? Yeah, so I have a little bit of levels into the enhancement for enemy level skips, so that should be helpful, maybe. And guys, I am less than a month away from unlocking Poison Swamp. Yeah, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm gonna unlock Poison Swamp, and then I'm gonna scroll down here and unlock Golden Tower Plus. So that's my current mission in every single tournament. Reward, every single stone will go towards that until it happens. I'm also very close to permanent uptime on my chrono field. We're, 12 seconds shy. I still have 3 levels in the chrono field lab. So we are definitely headed the right direction there. Speaking of labs, for the meantime, I really need to work on my module stuff. It's quite bad. Oh, Spartan, is your stream quality better than usual? Is it? Is it better? Don't jinx it. I have terrible internet, but if it's better, I'll take your word for it. That would be a change. So what I'm going to do is go through and just basically get all of the cheap stuff out of the way. That's generally what I do at the start. So I'll just max out all of the inexpensive stuff. Kind of get that going. Let's see, there we go. That should be good for that tree. Now let's do attack speed, crit chance, crit factor. Yeah, why not? Let's just max crit factor. Range, 100 levels there. Boom, 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 boom. And we can go ahead and do that. Let's do, oh boy, that's expensive. Let's just do that and that. Okay, so we should be good there. Also, guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different this tournament. Ask your tower-related questions. There we go. So, I just started... Oh, wait, did that totally screw up everything? It shouldn't. Yeah. So I just started a Q&A thing, so if you want to ask your questions in there, I will answer them towards the end of the live stream. I don't know if that created like a separate category. I think it did, like its own individual chat. But anyway, we can do that towards the end of the live stream. I am going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm basically going to be doing sort of a test to see what we can do. I'm going to be running, instead of my Galaxy compressor, I'm going to try project funding. So I'm going to try it. We'll see if it works. If it does, great. If not, then, you know, we maybe could do a second run. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Equip and max. There we go. I have a decent amount of reroll shards, I guess, to kind of work with. So I can try for something else instead of my chain damage, maybe. Or I can just try to get like an ancestral effect on here, which I think that's probably what I'll do. So we'll try for an ancestral attack speed, crit chance, crit factor, and then super crit stuff. Bada beam, bada boom. Let's see if we get something. So far, one of the biggest deficiencies on my account are my module labs, is what I've very quickly discovered. So it is going to be a grind trying to get these kind of where I want them. Like you can see, okay, cool. There's an attack speed. Let's lock that in. Now let's see if we can get something else. Maybe. Probably not, but that's fine. Oh boy, this was a terrible idea. Yeah, now you guys can see kind of the pain that I've been dealing with recently. This is not good. But it's fine. Honestly, I'm just going to stop there because I'm not going to have enough. So we'll take the previous. That's fine. Don't care. Let's double check the levels and see if I can level up any of this stuff. Okay. I think we're good. One last thing, we're going to take out Sharp Fortitude and put in my anti-cube portal. It's kind of what I've been rolling with recently. But the experiment is really going to be with project funding. So the goal is I'm going to try to basically max all of my damage stuff pretty quickly and then just not upgrade anything with cash. I think that's the strategy. And again, if it doesn't work, we can do another run after with Galaxy Compressor, but we'll see. So I think we already checked the cards. I think everything's good here. We've got the Tank Ultimate this tournament, and we have the Boss Ultimate, so that's going to be a little bit challenging. But it might be an interesting kind of case to really test out project funding and see how it works. I don't know. We'll see. So all of my Guardian stuff is good. Looks like my damage stuff is... Oh, I need to do this really quickly. So that'll bring me up pretty far. Let's just see. Let's just go till it gets like in the trills. Let's see where we get with that. This is always my setup, by the way. Like, this is what I pretty much try to do every tournament. Okay, let's do that. So that's 5,500. How much is it just to max? I can get only another 100. Or I could get another thing of just damage. So I think I'm going to go with just the damage enhancement. Might get some more scaling that way. Should be good on labs, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's just start maxing the rest of this crap out. Let's do, actually, cash bonus enhancement. I think that might be the move if I'm using project funding. Let's put the rest here. Maybe put some in landmine damage, why not? And we have no more coin to work with. Speaking of coin, I'll briefly show my stats page here because I know some of you guys like to see that whenever I do these live streams. But I did hit 2Q, so we're at 2.15Q currently. Mainly been farming tier 9. I did recently respec my, where is it, Golden Bot. I respec my Golden Bot to basically sync it up with my ultimate weapons. Let's see. Okay, cool. Some of you guys are already asking some questions. Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, I added a little like Q&A chat, and I'll get to some of those questions probably towards the end of the run or directly after the run. So feel free to ask any of your tower related questions, or I guess it doesn't just have to be about the tower, but yeah. So this is going to be interesting. By not using G-Comp, I'm not going to have permanent Golden Tower, or I'm sorry, permanent Black Hole and permanent Chrono Field. So that could be to my detriment, but the raw damage that I will get from project funding might sort of counteract that. I may not need the crowd control if I can just one-shot everything, if that makes sense. But that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to see. Quick drink break. Okay. I think we're about squared away. One last thing I'm going to do is start a basic run here, change all of my target priority stuff really quickly. So we'll do bosses first. We'll scroll down. And we'll bring up closest right above basic. Yeah, so this is generally speaking what I will do for my tournament runs. If you only have like level 1 target priority, honestly, closest is not going to be a bad move, just leaving it at closest. But I usually like to just do fast enemies and bosses above all because it does get pretty crazy. What's up, D-Bell? Hi, Spartan. Got my common cards to level 6. Been pulling modules lately. Still no Multiverse Nexus, Galaxy Compressor, or Astral Deliverance. Feels bad because cards are guaranteed. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I've said it before in some of my previous videos, but I definitely regret not maxing all of my cards sooner because it is very, very nice when you do so. I also regret not saving gems to actually get more card slots, but it's very hard because modules are also very, very good, but it's just a gamble. Like, I mean, you can look at the rates that you get modules, like a 2.5% chance to pull an epic module. It's not great compared to if you have low levels in your cards, you're 100% going to be able to like get some levels into your cards, you know? So, I don't know. But, yeah. Dwerzy. Yay, I caught a live stream. Yes, you did. And a good one at that. So far, the internet is cooperating, so we're gonna, we're going to be very happy with that. Let's look really quickly at my tournament history so you guys can kind of see what we've been going with here. So currently my all-time personal best in Legends League is rank 5 and wave to 340. So yeah. That I don't know. This tournament, it might come down to just the bracket in terms of the rank, but nothing's really sticking out as being too terrible in terms of the battle conditions, other than the boss ultimate. The boss ultimate kind of sucks. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but the armored enemies also might be a little bit of a nuisance because my attack speed is not terribly high. You can see, yeah, right at 30. So we're going to hope that it kind of works in our favor, but we'll see. And now you get the additional FOMO of trying to max the module at the moment. Yeah, right? Oh, boy. Fast range bosses. Okay, guys. I guess we're just going to go for it. Oh, but back to the rank really quickly. Because I secured rank 15, I was able to get my first keys. So I got 2 keys. In terms of the vault, there's 2 trees, and I'll just kind of show this for some of the people that maybe not have it unlocked yet. But you get quite a lot of stuff in here. Quite a lot of stuff. Like, I'll just click into some of these so that you can kind of see. 2% boost to Death Defy, boost to multi-shot chance, boost to coins per wave, bounce shot chance, ultimate weapon damage, then bot range. Then there's the Harmony tree. You get discounts for enhancements, module reroll discounts, card slots. Demon mode activates when cooldown is complete. Then there's, yeah, demon mode will automatically activate to save you from a killing blow. That's really good. So there's a lot of cool stuff in here. What's up, Liam? How's it going, man? We got Lazar. Nice tourney history. Thanks, man. Yeah. The way that I've always kind of said with tournament history is like, as long as you are semi-progressing in terms of your waves, the rank isn't as critical, I would say, because, again, that kind of completely depends on your bracket. But the waves is kind of the metric I've always used. I've tried to get, like, a personal best every time. Obviously, sometimes that doesn't happen, but it really depends on what you have going on with your farming and mostly your labs. So, like right now, it's going to be hard for me to get personal bests because I've been bogged down with lab speed and chronofield duration. And recently, my priority needs to be modules because my module labs are absolute trash at the moment. But yeah, someday we'll get back to damage and it'll be great. But look at this. Look at how many card slots you get. You get 1, where is it? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get up to 6 additional card slots. That is absolutely freaking bananas. Like, think about how many gems that would be. So, like, to go from 16 to 17, it's 4,500 gems. So just think about that. It's freaking crazy. What do keys do? Yes, we just kind of went through it. You did say never mind, but I'm still going to say it anyway. You unlock the vault once you hit Legends League, and you can upgrade the various trees of the vault. Get some different rewards, like this one's pretty cool. The ad gems actually stack, so like if you don't miss the timer or whatever, it doesn't matter because they stack up to 5 times. I've heard that generally speaking, people recommend going for the Harmony tree over the Power tree, just because of a lot of the quality of life stuff. Like the auto-activate demon mode is really good. There's also an auto-activate nuke. So, pretty cool stuff. But, what is this one? Unlock a toggle to automatically shatter rare modules. Interesting. Okay. This one's pretty cool. Auto restart run. So this lets you, like, literally, if I die in a farming run, it automatically restarts after, like, 300 seconds, I think. So, lots of cool stuff in the Harmony tree. The power tree, you get some cool stuff too. Like you get your coin bonuses. That's really valuable. What is this? 5% to enemy attack skips. Super crit chance. Some different stuff in here. Bot range. What is this? Knockback force. Whatever. Recovery package amount. Some different stuff here. Wall rebuild time. Ultimate weapon damage. Lots of interesting stuff in here. But one extra orb permanently sounds good to me. But yeah, like I mentioned, generally speaking, people recommend going down the harmony tree first because of just, I feel like maybe you get some more quality of life type things versus just extra bonuses to your stats. What's up, Zephyr? How's it going, man? D-Bell, Kevin, Patrick. Hey, Spartan. I am for the first time in Champions League. What wave do you think that will be enough to stay in Champions League? Ooh, that's a tough one. So let me pull up my history here so you can kind of see. When I was sort of bouncing back and forth between Platinum and Champion League, it wasn't really until I got into the 400s that I was able to 100% secure Champions League and like stay in. So I would say maybe 350 to 400 waves would probably be good. But also, guys, if you guys were not here earlier, I added something here that you might be able to see at the top of the chat. It's the question and answer thing here. So ask your tower-related questions. Towards the end of the tournament run, I will be going through and basically answering some of those questions for you guys. So just trying something new. Getting some keys today? Oh, I freaking hope so, dude. That would be great, but we'll see. Just so you know, you can't turn that orb off if you get it, apparently, according to the guy on Reddit. It ruins Devo builds by getting it. Yeah, but more than likely, if you're able to even get this high in the power tree, you're most likely running Glass Cannon anyway, and probably don't really care about Devo at that point. That would be my guess. I don't know. But, yeah, because it's pretty far up there. It's kind of crazy how far up it is. But, yeah. I'm going to try to get at least rank 15 again, but again, it's totally going to come down to the bracket. What's up, All Clouded? Guys, All Clouded is in the chat. He's another tower YouTuber. I'm sure most of you guys already know, but if you don't, go show him some love. Go hit him up and subscribe. Do all the YouTube stuff. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this tournament. All right. I'm already scared. Oh boy. So first order of business, I'm going to go ahead and turn on all of my ultimate weapons just so we can get a good head start on that. Oh, and first let me make sure yes, I do have my tournament set up. That was going to be scary. So I'll try to get my enemy attack or my enemy health skips to 25, and then we'll crit multiplier first while the levels are decently inexpensive, and then we'll start working on all of the other stuff. But anyway, I hope your guys' tournaments are going well. I hope that you guys are having a good day. All the stuffs. Also, maybe hypothetically, hear me out, guys. Consider throwing a little like on the live stream. I would appreciate it. You don't have to, of course, but I would appreciate it. What's up, Rubber? How's it going, man? Muhammad, long time no talk. Yannico, also long time no talk. Hope you guys are all doing good. Okay. 3 more levels in there, so we'll pivot and just let that go with free ups, and we'll start upgrading some of this other stuff while it's inexpensive. So I'm doing a test. I am trying out project funding for the first time. So we're going to see if project funding lives up to the hype. I know Tags loves it. Some other guys in Legends League, they swear by it. So we're going to see. Mine is only legendary, but we'll definitely see kind of how it shakes out. By the way, this is my first consecutive champs run. I came in 24th on Wednesday. Guy below me had 1 less wave, LMAO. Dang, dude. That's insane. Panda, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We're chilling. We're doing a little tournament stream here. I hope that you're doing good too. If you have permanent chronofield, project funding does good work. Yeah, that will be the issue because I still have 3 levels on my chronofield lab, my duration lab, and then I believe I'll need to get about 5 levels, like just with stones to get it actually permanent. So we're not quite there without G-Comp. You can possibly see on the screen what I'm talking about. But yeah, we'll see. And if this doesn't go super well, we might take a little break in between. I'll answer some of the questions from the Q&A section, and then I'll do another run with Galaxy Compressor, kind of more like normal, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. Let's go, Liam. I got my second black hole today. It's been so good for econ. Panda says, pretty good. Looking like I'm going to get first in silver in my 4th ever tournament. Nice, dude. Climbing the ranks. Gold is going to be a rude awakening. Just keep that in mind. But yeah. Let me pause really quickly and we'll scope out the bracket. See if we have any people in here. Oh, not everybody's even joined. But last bracket, I had 2 people that were watching the stream in the bracket with me, so it was kind of fun. Some like friendly competition and whatnot there. We'll give it a little bit to let everybody else join the bracket, and then we'll check it out. Man, I want glass cannon. Oh, Galaxy Compressor, sorry. Damn, good luck of the draw. Yeah, luck of the draw is rough. RNG is, believe it or not, a pretty big factor. Who would have thought? When does D-ranking start in tournaments? I imagine it's going to happen eventually. Yeah, more than likely what'll happen is you'll do your first gold run, then get kicked back to silver, and then maybe repeat that process over another week, and then you'll probably be chilling in gold for a little while. That would be my guess. Any chance you can talk to TechTree and and get me a Dimension course so my tournament runs can be better? No promises, but I have a couple connections. I can see what I can do. Rubber says, I have a tough bracket this time, but I believe I'm still getting 2 keys. Nice, dude. I mean, not nice about the bracket, but if you're still able to get some keys, I mean, that's better than nothing. So hopefully you do. My first plat tourney, I landed 17th. Is that decent? I'd say that's pretty decent. Yeah, absolutely. I'm getting consistently top 4 in plat, D ranking, and champion. Yeah, it's a grind. It's definitely a grind. Also, if you guys are new and just now getting to the stream or only been here for a couple seconds, sorry guys, I'm going to keep repeating this for those of you that have been here since the start, but I added, I guess, a Q&A section. So it created basically another chat where you guys can ask your tower related questions, and I will get to them more than likely between the 2 tournament runs. But yeah, feel free to ask your tower or I guess non-tower related questions. It doesn't matter. Doesn't D-ranking start in plat down to gold? Possibly. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's been a minute for me. But I guess I can just look at my tournament history and kind of see when it started for me. Yeah, so I guess I kind of went back and forth for a while, but I think I did that on purpose. I'm pretty sure that I did that on purpose for some reason. I thought maybe I was getting more rewards that way. Then I stayed in gold for quite a while, dropped down from plat 1 time, it looks like, and then stayed in plat until I hit champions, dropped down, And then really from plat to champions was where I kind of did the most back and forth, I guess. And then, well, between that and legends, I suppose. But we're on a good streak with staying in Legends League, so I'm happy with that. Hey, we got some more people in here. Let's see if I recognize anybody. I don't think I see anybody I know. But we'll see. A lot of these dudes are going to just, like, fly right past me. Because, like, this dude's 100% using intro sprint right now. The mastery for it. This guy might be as well. I don't know. But, like I mentioned, we'll see how it all shakes out. Collect our ad gem. Currently 25th, first time in plat. Forgot I was in a tourney run and came back to 259 waves. Should I just intentionally D-rank to gold for some more rewards next tourney? I mean, you could potentially. You'd have to just run the numbers and like check out the actual rewards and kind of see what you would be going with. But potentially a good idea if you can basically guaranteed get rank 1 in the lower tier. Maybe not a bad idea. Pretty sure that they added later that you cannot D-rank from gold now. Oh, interesting. That's the first I've heard of it. Okay. I kind of wish I had spent some more coins on my damage instead of getting the damage enhancement. But it's fine. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. But let me know. How many waves do you guys think we're going to get with project funding? I'm just curious what you guys think. Keep in mind a couple factors. I do not have permanent black hole or chronofield with project funding. Another consideration, my all-time highest waves currently is 340. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. We'll see how it all shakes out. Slowly getting towards maxed, but not quick enough. Oh boy. The boss without chronofield was quite scary. I don't know if you guys saw that just now, how fast he went. That was a little bit scary. Oh boy. All right. Rubber says, I will guess 375. That is an optimistic guess, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Will we kill this boss? Okay, we did. For project funding to work, you need cash. You need to maximize your damage before tournament. Yeah, so honestly, at this point, I might just stop spending and just kind of let it ride and just start saving all of my cash. Let's see how much chain damage we have already. So we're okay. Semi-decent there. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that screen so that I'm not tempted to accidentally buy something. I think. Yeah, again, this is my very first time using project funding. So I am not entirely familiar with how it works. JP978 and Tags, they kind of spoke with me about it and gave me some pointers. How many coins would it cost to just max your damage? Well, that's the issue. Instead of maxing my damage in the workshop, I put another level into my workshop plus. So I think that may have kind of nipped me in the butt a little bit. But we'll see. I'm still sort of learning, so, you know, perhaps next tournament it'll be a little bit better. I think I already hit my max damage already with cash. Because it's not going up any further. So we skipped a boss. I think I'm just going to continue to work on damage for the time being. How many metals do you have invested into your golden bot? Plus or minus around, I want to say 15,000. I just recently did a respec and I believe it was around 15,000. All right, let's see how this project funding works. Okay, we already lost wall because Chronofield was not up. That's not good. Oh boy. But we did get Berserker fully maxed, so that's good. I think it's worth restart and respec your workshop. What? You want me to do 2 respecs? I mean, I could. I could just literally go all in, like, full glass cannon. Like, not even worry about, you know, the defense tree at all whatsoever. It's just so many gems, dude. It's 300 gems total. Do 3, lol. Oh, boy. Every time you add a 0, your damage goes up. So, like, once my cash goes up to 10 million, I would get more damage. Is that what you're saying? I've been keeping my damage about 150 levels from max in the workshop. Makes it pretty easy to max in run. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I may have missed my window to kind of stack up cash. That's kind of what I'm afraid of. But we'll see. Let's see how our enemy attack or health skips are looking. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Wall rebuild would also be nice to have maxed, but oh well. $1 billion equals 10 times. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, what's up, LTK? I've talked to you a couple times recently. Yeah, maybe by the end of this first run, we might have enough ad gems to be able to do that. Actually, I only need one more because I have that mission I can collect really quickly. What's up, Yuko? How's it going? Okay. Nice. We're definitely doing some damage to these bosses. We're at 500 Q damage already, and that's still with 130 levels to upgrade with, like, the workshop. So that's not terrible. I mean, I think that's about what I have when I have my damage fully maxed, plus or minus. Are ad gem vault unlocks worth it? I think so. I mean, it stacks, right? So if, for example, an ad gem pops up, the timer doesn't start for the next ad gem until I click the previous one. So you can have it stack up to 5 times, which perhaps saves some time. Okay, my damage is definitely still going up, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. Oh my god, that boss did not even stand a chance. Okay. Got quite a few questions in the Q&A section, so that's good. Okay. Nice. Killed the boss pretty easily. Still getting a little bit more damage slowly over time. Can you spend anything over 10 million? I'm not sure I understand. I mean, I could get very close to maxing my damage right now if I were to buy, but it seems like I just kind of need to let it ride. Additional levels, lower value, but can still be good depending on how often you check. If you need gems badly, yeah, 25 gems stacked. You have to attend wizard school. Oh. John PG. Hey, Mr. Spartan. What's up, man? How's it going? All right, there's our respec. I think after this tournament run, we'll see how far we get, and then I'll respec and just go glass cannon. And maybe we'll get further. But then the question is, do I try it with project funding a second time, or do I just leave G-comp on like normal? I don't know. We'll see. If you spend cash, you will lose damage, by the way, even if you stay above 10 mil. Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm just letting it ride, dude. I'm like, whatever. It's fine. Like, I could max it right now if I wanted, but I don't know. Chain damage is still looking pretty good. Let me briefly pause here and let's scope out the bracket. I just want to see how we're looking. So there's only one dude that's only at one wave. Oh boy. This dude's gonna freaking destroy me. That's fine. Oh boy, this dude's gonna destroy me. Oh my god, this dude's gonna destroy me. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a tough bracket. I can already tell. Okay. I wish I could just lock my rank right now and get 6 keys. That would be fantastic. Have you done the effective pass sheet? Good question. Yes, I actually, after this respec, I did it previously, but I haven't recently because I've just basically been working on very specific things like my chronofield duration lab, like my module stuff, like very specific things. And I haven't really felt a need for it. But I think I'm going to, after this tournament, and whenever I respec back to Devo, I'm going to pretty much try to reset up my effective pass sheet and use it, yeah. Also, it kind of looks like the tank ultimate's bugged. I haven't even seen any tanks like do their ultimate. I don't know. Are they bugged? Am I stupid? I don't know. Anyway, like I mentioned previously, a couple things. First off, if you're not in the Discord server, feel free to join. We can talk about the tower. We can talk about your tower, my tower, everybody's tower. Link is found in the description, kind of towards the bottom of this live stream. So feel free to go check that out. And second thing, I'm going to try something different here. I have a little ask your tower related questions Q&A thing that I'm going to do towards the intermission of this live stream, I believe, or perhaps maybe at the end, but maybe I'll answer some during the intermission, kind of between runs, and then I'll do the rest at the end of the stream. But feel free to ask your questions in there. I believe it just pops up a second chat. But this is my first time kind of experimenting with it, so I'm just going to see if it is a cool idea or not. Oh my god, we just skipped 3 waves right there. That's kind of crazy. Would it be better to get Chain Lightning or Chrono Field first? I have Smart Missiles, Black Hole, Golden Tower, Spotlight, and Death Wave. Which would be easier to max with stone packs? Ooh, good question. I think, so for reference, my current Chrono Field, let me pull it up. Let me just pause really quickly. My current Chrono Field, I was able to max the cooldown and the speed reduction with basically 2 months worth. So 10 total packs. As well as getting a few levels with stones into the base duration. So Chrono Field takes about 10. I'm not 100% sure on Chain Lightning. You would want around, at a minimum, 15% chance. Probably at a minimum 3 or 4 quantity. And then probably at a bare minimum at least 500 damage to make it semi-effective. But a lot of the Chain Lightning will also depend on how developed your Spotlight is. So like you'll want Quant 3 at a minimum, and at least 40 degrees of angle would be my suggestion, and a little bit of development into your bonus. Now granted, a lot of it you can kind of get with module effects. Like these are the module effects I'm running on my Dimension Core for tournaments. I have the Chrono Field speed reduction, which is freaking huge. The 11 angle Spotlight, that's really good. And then a times 15 damage amplifier. So yeah, just keep in mind you don't have to get all of the stats just with stones. You can also utilize your module effects as well. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I think if I were in your shoes, I would probably go with Chain Lightning first. More than likely, that would probably be my vote. But yeah. So we're still at 500 Q damage. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. You hear that? Just $600 and you can have a good Chrono Field. Yep, pretty much. I wish it wasn't that way, but I mean, also factor in your tournament rewards, stuff like that. But you will be able to push further in tournaments with Chain Lightning than you will, like, just right out the gate, right? I'm not talking about after, but right out the gate, you'll get more value from Chain Lightning than you will with Chrono Field. Because, I mean, Chain Lightning, you have basically 2 labs that super matter. Well, I guess 3. You have to unlock Shock. And then ideally you would just max your Shock amplifier. It has 14 levels in the lab. A little bit pricey, but not too bad, and not a whole lot of time to get there. I think I finished mine in less than 2 weeks. And then you have the Chain Lightning Chance Lab. So, some good stuff there. Okay, and I would make sure to turn off Chain Lightning when I start farming. Yeah, I mean, depends on your build. Like, my build, I leave it off pretty much until I get to, like, 6,500 waves, and then I will turn on my Chain Lightning. It's kind of a weird micro thing. Like, I turn on my Chain Lightning, but then take out Berserker and damage until basically my Chain Lightning stops killing the enemies efficiently. And then I throw on the damage card, and then later on, like way later, I throw on the Berserker card. And that's worked pretty good for me. And if you guys were here at the start of the stream, you saw how my attack workshop is basically all like level 0. And that's because I use free upgrades for my Devo strategy. So I know it's kind of unconventional, but I have found that it's sort of a best of both worlds, really, between the not having to look at it, the AFK friendliness of Blender, the simplicity of Blender. Oh no, is the stream lagging? Oh no, are we buffering? We can't end like this. Anyway, yeah, it takes like the simplicity and AFK friendliness of Blender and combines it with the added coin boost of Devo strategies. So, pretty nice. Is it skipping for anyone else? Lag, possibly? Yes, my internet is not the best. I apologize. Occasionally I have to like restart my live stream, so hopefully we don't get to that point, but we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. Okay, I might regret this, but I'm just going to max damage. I just max damage. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a hit, but I think it's going to be worth it. Because now chain lightning damage is slowly going to start climbing back up, and we should be chilling. Sorry guys, quick drink break. Random question, but what is your favorite food? Oh God, I am going to sound like a fat ass. But, oh wait, I don't know if I can say fat ass on YouTube. I probably have to say like body positive or something. But anyway, my favorite food, hands down, is buffalo chicken wings. So I realize I might get some hate for this, and that's fine. I don't care. Not the genuine actual wings, right? Like what you would normally think. I like the basically chicken nuggets. Like the buffalo boneless wings. That is by far my favorite food in the whole world. But yeah. Drink break, was that whiskey? No, I wish. I was thinking about maybe doing like a drunk stream. I think that'd be fun. Ooh, good pick. They have those at my local Wegmans, and it's killer. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know where you're at in the world, but if you have a Buffalo Wild Wings, my favorite thing to do is get the just mild buffalo sauce. Or not the mild, sorry, the medium buffalo sauce. So it has a little bit of heat. The mild is good too. It's a little bit more like buttery, not as hot. But really any variation of buffalo I absolutely love. Oh, wow, we just lost second wind already. Don't really know how that happened, but okay. So let's throw on demon mode. Wow, this is rough. I didn't even die to a boss. Like, I just got hit by something else. This is what I was worried about. I was so worried that my, like, not having permanent uptime on my chrono field and black hole would kind of screw me. And I'm wondering if that's kind of the case. We did skip a boss wave, so that's good. Try buffalo chicken strips. I don't think I've ever actually had buffalo chicken strips. Well, no, that's not true. Tyson makes some buffalo chicken strips that are pretty decent. You're killing me about the wings. Boneless are good, though. Opening menus? Yeah, right. Oh god, my chair is creaking. Okay, well, we're 100% not getting to 300 waves, but that's fine. Maybe I'll bring down the speed a tiny bit here. We'll see if we skip a boss. We did not, but that's fine because we will just nuke the boss, and it's fine. You're making me want to stop what I'm doing right now and go to B-dubs. Yeah, I mean, you can leave the live stream on and just kind of, have it play in the background. It'd be more like a podcast, I suppose. You need more range when no black hole. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, wait, I just went into menus. Oh god, we're screwed. This is where we die. I'll throw on range. Hopefully it works. Oh god. No, I skipped into a boss. Oh my god, but we freaking nuked him. We freaking nuked him. Oh my god, I'm scared. What do you guys think? Let me actually... Yeah, after this I'll create a poll, but... Oh, hey, speaking of after this. Alright, we got killed by a fast enemy, so that sucks. Let me briefly create a poll really quickly for you guys. Okay. So the question is, after I do this little respec and go into straight up glass cannon, are we using project funding again and trying it again? Or are we just throwing on G-Comp? Let me know your thoughts. I will let that ride for a little bit, and in the meantime, I will go ahead and perform a workshop respec. So we are going straight into glass cannon. We're going to get a little bit over 2Q back, so that's good. How much is it just to straight up? Well, maybe I don't want to fully max it, but we'll get it to like 5,800 maybe. And then just upgrade the last 200 levels with cash. And okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and unlock the rest of this stuff. Depends. Are you going to use the range card? Possibly. I don't think project funding is good enough for where you're at. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of what I'm wondering as well. I feel like if I did have permanent chrono field, I could 100% use it, but I don't quite have it. I have 12 seconds of downtime, and that's more than enough time for a boss enemy to, or I'm sorry, a fast enemy to just freaking ruin my day and piss in my Cheerios. So let's just max all of this really quickly. All of the inexpensive stuff. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Back to times 100. Max this, max that, max that. And now we'll go to this because we need cash available, cash per wave. I don't even think I need coins or any of this other, well, no, I do need enemy skips, duh. But instead of putting stuff into enemy attack skips, I can just put stuff into enemy health skips. So I need free ups, interest probably. Okay, I'll give it like another couple minutes here on the poll, but it looks right now like you guys are thinking galaxy compressor. So we'll do that more than likely, unless somehow it massively shifts. And if that is the case, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I could actually do 400. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'll do the rest into damage enhancements. So we'll do 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unlock all of this stuff. Okay. We'll also go ahead and put a little bit into the cash so that we can unlock free up enhancements. Maybe get 1 level there. Let's just do 5 here. Actually, wait. Let's do 10 here. Well, I was trying to get enemy level skips, but that's fine. We don't even need it. Not doing anything there. Since you respect go project funding, I changed my vote, lol. Does G-Comp give you permanent chrono field during the tournament? Yes, it does. So I'll show my stats right here, but I have an ancestral galaxy compressor. My package chance is decent. I have the ancestral module effect for it, and it allows me to get permanent black hole and permanent chrono field because I only have a 12-second deficit. And permanent chrono field is really nice. Like, that's what's really been carrying me in my Legends tournaments is my chrono field 100%. Holy crap, man. You really don't want people to watch your stream. Had to watch 2 ads that were 2 minutes long each and wasn't allowed to skip them. Oh, shoot. Do I have freaking... Hold on. I can change that really quickly. I didn't realize monetization was on. My bad, guys. Let me see. Just bear with me here. I'm going to change that right quick for you guys. Okay. Sorry, I'm having to go into my YouTube studio. Monetization is off. There we go. Okay. Hopefully there should be no more ads. Okay, it looks like we are still thinking with using Galaxy Compressor. So I guess we will end the poll there. Yeah, sorry. I usually don't like to have monetization when I live stream because I know it's freaking irritating as a viewer when you're in the middle of like hearing them talk and then it's like, oh, cool, here's a freaking ad about the tower, the game I'm trying to watch. It's like, yeah, get out of here, bro. Anyway, I think with the rest of these coins, we go just all in on damage enhancements. So I'll do 10 there. Oh my god, I unlocked attack speed enhancements. I've never done this before. So let's just do 10 there, maybe. Let's do another 10, another 10. Then we'll go into the 5s, do 1 there. And spend the rest on attack speed. That's what I'm thinking. Hey everyone, I'm currently looking for a guild. I'm an active player. Does anyone have space in their guild? First of all, welcome to the stream. If you would like, you can check out the Discord server that we have here. There is a section called Looking for a Guild. And you can see there's usually some people that are reaching out and trying to find people for their guild. So feel free to go in there and, you know, just ask if anybody's recruiting. And then somebody will most likely DM you or respond directly. But yeah. Link for the server, by the way, will be found in the description of the live stream, kind of towards the bottom. So let's just put the rest into, I can do 1 level in free ups. Let's do damage per meter, why not? And yeah, I guess that's all we're gonna do. Okay. Let's see if I can just max anything else. Why not? Let's do that. Okay. And because you guys said Galaxy Compressor, we are going to put on Galaxy Compressor. Max the level. We need to re-add Free Up Mastery. Confirm that enemy attack skips are still locked. And, oh crap. Well, I screwed up. I should have maxed this stuff. Oops. That's fine. We can just max this and that. And I can't really max anything else, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Oh boy. Are you guys ready for this? The bracket is absolutely terrifying. This is not very good. We're already at rank 19. What do we need to get keys? We need at least 311 to have a 3-way tie. But I don't want a 3-way tie, so let's get 312. That sounds good to me. Oh boy. Okay. Briefly confirm that we're good everywhere else. I think we are. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, actually, I said I was going to read some of the chats really quick, or the questions, rather. So MK says, did Max Chronofield help you in the tournament? Yes. I will say Chronofield has probably been one of the biggest contributors to my Legends tournament performance. Mainly, actually, the cooldown and the speed reduction. So the speed reduction in particular has been really, really impactful for just buying me as much time as possible to kill the bosses. It's been really, really good. Liam says, when farming, should I do tiers that get more coins per hour or more waves? So I would say, generally speaking, you want to sort of try to have a balance of the two. So you can see, like, my tier 9 run, I do, 2,000 more waves than my tier 10 run and only make a little bit more coins. But the reason I'm farming tier 9 instead of tier 10 is simply for the cells. Like, having the extra cells it has allowed me to, like, basically times 2 of my labs on times 4 speed. So that's been very, very helpful. Laser says, I've unlocked my first 3 ultimate weapons, Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave. Haven't put any upgrades in yet. Should I focus on syncing them first, 1-to-1, or do duration and GT bonus and black hole size? So upon initial unlock, a lot of these upgrades are going to be pretty inexpensive. So I don't see any problem with getting, 2, 3, 4 upgrades into like the GT bonus and duration, for example. Black hole size is good to get a little bit of a baseline as well, and also the duration. But the overall goal will be to eventually try to sync your ultimate weapons. So that would be my suggestion. Liam says, how many cells should I have saved before going full 2 times on all 5 labs? Oh boy, that's a math question. I don't particularly do those, so I apologize, but probably quite a few. You would just have to take the, whenever it says boost, just double check. I think times 2 is what, 2,400 cells? So 2,400 times 5. Anyway, yeah, I apologize. Right now, I am at 7.15 trill lifetime coin farming tier 5 and getting about 300 to 400 bill per run. Nice. I think you're very, very close. So what I personally did was I did not unlock wall until I was making around 1 trillion per day. But I think I definitely could have done it a little bit sooner. Maybe you could try unlocking wall and starting the upgrades upon hitting, I don't know, 50 to 750 bill. Sorry, not 50. Yeah, 500 bill to 750 bill. That would probably be a safe range to go ahead and start. The most expensive one's going to be your wall fortification, but to get it to a decent baseline, it shouldn't be too bad. And with that, we are going to go back to the actual tournament. So I will answer the rest of those questions after this. But yeah, so you can see we just during that little like 5 minutes, we dropped another 2 ranks. So we gotta really lock in here. Oh boy. Let's do this. But now we are straight up running glass cannon. So it does suck. I totally forgot to just level this stuff up, but that's fine. We'll start with getting our super crit squared away. And we'll do kind of similar to what we did last time. Wildflower. Hello, Spartan. Hello. Hello yourself. It's a few % per star increase to the base stats. Oh, we're talking about modules? Yeah. For the ancestrals. Whoops. Do that. Look at how slow the boss is. It's freaking crazy. It's going to be very interesting to see what our chain lightning damage looks like this time around. But I'm pretty excited. So you have upgraded range in the workshop? Yes. Yeah, I just maxed it out. Okay, we'll start pivoting and upgrading this. Good. We got that maxed, and we're going to have this maxed very shortly. How good is the boost for Ancestral Stars? Oh, LTK. LTK took that one. Thank you. Thank you. $1,200 versus 12,000. Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm not a math guy. I am about the farthest thing from a math person, so. Quick drink break. And no, it is not whiskey, although I wish it was. I'm drinking a Gatorade. But yeah, you guys can see it's very, very helpful. Oh boy, I've been issued a challenge. 500 plus waves or you'll disappoint me, Spartan. I mean, I'll do what I can, bro. I'll do what I can. No promises, though. So I think actually, because I'm not running project funding and don't need to worry about cash, I think I'm going to try to just like max all of this stuff so that I can get more enemy health skips. Increase game speed. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Guys, my health is my health is 560. Oh boy, this is freaking funny. With flavor. Although I will say they came out with a new one semi-recently. It's called like White Lightning or something like that. It's actually pretty good. If y'all haven't tried it, maybe try it. It's not bad. Oh my god. I forgot to unlock wall. Oh my god. I forgot to unlock wall. Son of a gun. Okay. Well, that's not good. Whoops. Yeah, so we only have 3 energy shields now instead of 4. Also, guys, for reference, this is my first time trying to do glass cannon, so... Oh, man. This is awkward. This is really awkward. This is not going to go well at all. Well, at least you have enough gems to respec. Never mind. Oh, no. Guys, that's like the freaking most rookie mistake I could have possibly done. Look at this. Regen. God. Did I actually do this? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, well, so that we get some orbs down. Oh my god, I cannot believe this is happening right now. I don't know. I need all this stuff. Whatever, screw it. We don't need orbs. We're going to get a personal best without orbs. Just watch. Look at how slow the boss is. We're totally chilling. Honestly, it will be funny if I'm able to do better than my previous score. Oh my god, I dropped to 23. This is not good. I can technically do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't care. Whatever. Let's... This is terrible. This is not good. Let's respec. And this time, we're gonna do it the right way. Yeah, because I also did not have shockwave. So that's not good at all. Okay, well, max. And I believe we did 300 here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now we'll do max. Yeah, I didn't even have thorns, bro. I didn't even have thorns. We'll do lifesteal, defense percent. Why not? Bye. Freaking terrible. Landmine radius. Why not? Sounds good to me. Don't need to worry about any of the other stuff. And now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm counting. That's kind of irrelevant. There we go. And we'll get this up to, what was it, 2,800? Go till it gets expensive. Yeah, sorry guys. That was not what we were intending to do there. Leave it at that. Double check everything and make sure we didn't freaking screw up again. Oh boy, that is absolutely embarrassing. Free ups, why not? Recovery package, why not? That looks pretty decent. Keep in mind, guys, I am in fact a professional. So let's see. I'll do in increments of 5 here. Let's do another 5 there. Unlock attack speed. 22 trill. We'll get that. We'll do 5. 5. How much is 1 upgrade? Okay. We'll up this a little bit more. And there we go. Oh my god, I cannot believe I just did that. That makes me so angry. I think we'll do the rest on free ups and damage per meter. And that's about all we can do. Screw it. Let's do rend armor. Why not? Okay. Guys, that was rough. And I have enough gems to get this. Okay, third time's the charm, boys. Here we go. We have a wall this time. Things are looking good. We also upgraded all of the utility trees so that we can just get free health skips. Or enemy health skips. Our health is only 46 and our wall health is only 55, but that's fine. Don't even care. Yeah, we're chilling. I literally can't believe I just did that. But again, this is a learning opportunity. This is my first time trying to do glass cannon, so forgive me. Rookie mistake, I know. Why do you need wall only 50? Good question. I don't get this build. So when you are running glass cannon, ideally, your main goal is to have the enemies die before reaching your tower. In the event that they do reach your tower, you need some things to fall back on. You may notice I have the energy shields. I have 3 energy shields, and effectively, from my understanding, when you have wall with a glass cannon build, it effectively acts as a 4th energy shield. It recharges over time, and eventually, gets you another basically hit. Versus just having the 3 energy shields like I did previously. So it's like a 4th little extra layer of protection. Also, if there's like a fast enemy and they're trying to snipe my tower, instead of going for my energy shields, they'll just hit my wall. But yeah, that's why. I can't believe I just did that. I'm really glad that Red Knight's not here. Red Knight would be giving me so much crap right now. But yeah, the main thing you don't want with glass cannon is any of this stuff, like wall health, defense absolute. You really don't even need defense percent. I just did it, I guess, out of habit. Health regen throughout this game, but yeah. So we're going to actively try to max out damage. You did not upgrade it in labs. Oh, yeah. I do have it upgraded. I just forgot to toggle it. But that's fine. We're fine, guys. I'm not even worried. Like, we're chilling. Ugh, God. What a disaster. We may go ahead and start kind of toggling our wall rebuild as well, because damage is very close to getting maxed. Wow, but I got over 423 in Legends. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what my biggest deficit is. Other than like my module levels. My module levels are very low. Okay, damage is maxed. That's good. Next stop will be wall rebuild. It's your range. Oh, man. Yeah. In the past, I never liked doing a big range because the ranged enemies could basically snipe me in the gap between my two black holes. Because my black hole size is only 60 meters. But with the range card, I would be shooting them way too quick. Now I wish I didn't tell you to respec. No, you're good, bro. You're good. I don't care. It's my mistake. I mean, I'm just trying to learn, you know. I don't claim to have all the right answers and stuff. I'm playing this game just like everybody else. But on the bright side, we did get the rest of these, so I earned some of those medals back. So that's good. And we're very close to getting this one. I need one more thing. 300 gems. Yeah, it'll be it'll be 450 after this because I'll have to respec back to my Devo build after this anyway. But honestly, I might experiment and just try like a farming run with glass cannon after this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. And when you have Chronofield as well, slowing them down for over twice the distance. So, do you suggest I should throw in the... Wow. So apparently range is actually pretty good. Do you guys suggest that I throw in the range card in that case? I only have 16 card slots available, but once I am able to kind of take out free ups, I could easily put range in there. When there's no fast battle condition. Interesting. Yeah, like I mentioned, I am actively trying to learn just like everybody else in this game. 160 meters, that just sounds insane. How many waves do you usually get, LTK? I'm curious. Perhaps we have some whales in the chat. Some whales that can help me eventually become a whale. That would be ideal. $650, 200. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn on the range card then. I have 27k lifetime stones. Dang, dude. So you have less lifetime stones than me and get higher in legends. That's insane. I break 800 without fast ultimate. Last tourney with fast ults and KB. I forget what that one is. Oh, knockback resistance. Duh. I was under 500. Yeah. Yeah, knockback resistance kind of sucks. Oh, 36,000? Yo, I think me and you are pretty close. I am at almost 36,000. Yeah, so we're pretty close. But I bet you probably have more lifetime coins than me. My coins have been slacking. But I'm currently actively saving up for Golden Tower Plus. I just need to unlock Poison Swamp, and then I'll be there. Lifetime coins is... Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I was like, there's no way it's 36 trill. Oh my gosh. It's like this dude is a madman. He broke the game. Freaking crazy, dude. I started June 13th. Ah, nice. I started July 28th of last year. So I'm coming up on my 1 year. But my econ has heavily been slacking. And I think that the biggest culprit of that is 100% my modules. Like my generator level, I believe is like 115. And there are many people that started around the same time as me, and they already have like their 5th module effect. Which is like, what, 141, I think? But, yeah, it's freaking crazy. But put on Range Lab for 4 days, and it's level 35. Is 35 like the baseline that you should try to get it to for tournaments? I'm not super familiar. Like I mentioned, I'm still kind of trying to learn. Just max that out nice and easy. Hey, what's up, Thomas? How's it going, man? What's up, Bacon? It's just like where I have it. Oh, I got you. Dang, 110 waves and legends for the first time is not terrible. Yeah, that's not bad. Range Lab, 39 to 40 lines. The orbs up with tanks, or yeah, tank ult with max range card. Oh, okay. Interesting. Been stuck in Legends since February 15th with still no keys. Yeah, Thomas, just keep it up, man. I mean, I am experimenting right now. I tried my first run with project funding, and I did not do near as good as I was kind of hoping I would. But that's okay. We have Galaxy Compressor on for this second attempt, and hopefully with my permanent chrono field, it will be a lot better of a turnout. That's kind of what I'm hoping. 300 this run. If we don't, I'm just gonna have to cut my losses. Oh boy. How are things looking post respec? Well, the first respec did not go very well. I completely forgot about the defense tree. So I didn't have thorns, I didn't have knockbacks, I didn't have orbs, shockwave, none of this stuff. No death defy, I had nothing. But the second respec looks promising. We'll see how it shakes out. So effectively for this tournament, I would have respec'd 3 times. Yes, I completely, I maxed all of this stuff and all of this stuff and completely left the defense tree untouched. So, that's my bad, but it's fine. Oh my god, I skipped into a boss wave. Son of a gun. I've been staying rank 15 through 20 in Plat for the past 3 weeks. Not sure really how to progress further. It feels really slow. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, so much of this game, it comes down to, what you're prioritizing in the labs. So, for a while, when I was first trying to get to Legends League, I spent quite a bit of time working on my damage labs, getting them all to about level 50 as a baseline. And beyond that, nowadays I've been working on modules, econ, and then obviously chrono field, duration, lab speed, stuff like that. So because of that, my tournament performance has been semi-stagnant. But yeah, it's just my modules have sucked for so long, and I just have not prioritized it. So I think at this point we can probably take out cash because oh, wait, there's a boss. Okay, now we can take out cash and put range. So what does that put me at? 98 meters. It's not great, but it's okay. Go offline when doing your respec. If you misclick, you can reload last cloud save. Oh, that's a good point. Just to be clear, that doesn't work if you figure out after starting tournament. Yeah, good point. I should have tried to join at the same time as you to make your tournament easier, lol. Oh, no, you're good. What's up, Syntax? How's it going, man? This is why I never respec. I would 1,000% forget to do this every other tourney, lol. Oh, yeah. D Wolf, is enemy balance good to use for tournaments? I would say probably not in most cases. There could be an argument if you need the cash bonus, but I would say that with the added enemies, depending on what the battle conditions are, more times than not, it would not be beneficial to use, but that would just be my opinion. Tags, what's up, man? I was watching your stream earlier, and this has been a train wreck so far. Similar to you, I also have a garbage bracket. So, yeah, this is not good. 100% not getting keys this time, but that's fine. Also, a fair chance we might get kicked back to Champions League. So I'm going to try to avoid that, but we'll see. Oh, boy. That first run with 280 waves was with project funding. And I think I kind of screwed up because I was not able to max my damage stuff near soon enough. But this time we are respect to straight up glass cannon. So we'll see. Oh, that's a good... Yeah, Thomas makes a good point. If you're running EHP, so I guess like champions or below, it could have some merit just for the sake of getting more, more death wave tags from the enemies. That could be good. All right, let's hope for a lucky wave skip. That would be great. Nope, that's fine. Ah, but there's our wave skip. I think as soon as we start losing energy shields, that's when I'll take wave skip out and then basically toggle it in and out when I need it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh boy, my tummy's growling. Okay. A lot more travel time for the boss. A lot more. I think I see what you guys are talking about. Quite possibly. We just need to hope that our damage can kind of keep up. We're already basically maxed out in terms of our damage, which is not super ideal. Chat, how are we looking? Oh boy. Yeah, I'll let you guys discuss that, but so far the bracket's not looking too good. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. Oh man, tags. What a guy. He makes a good point. Nice, we skipped a boss wave there. He says, like the stream, guys. 54 people watching and only 22 likes? Guys, I'm spending 450 gems on this tournament. Please give me a sympathy like, if you don't mind, of course. Would be much appreciated. We have had to respec twice already. This is not good. Oh, man. If you didn't thumbs up the stream, what are you doing? Oh, man. Congrats on the personal best, though, dude. That's awesome. 1 like per gem. Oh, man, I wish. That would be something. Hamish says, Dunzo. You dunzo. Oh, man. Nice. We skipped a boss wave there. That's always a good feeling. One like per gem. Oh, boy. Module pull. If you get over 400 waves, I'll think about liking. Challenge accepted. I doubt it will happen because apparently, I don't know. Apparently this is a rough tournament. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I will be happy if I'm able to just stay in. So we'll see. Definitely noticing a difference with my permanent uptime on my ultimate weapons. I say that right as Chronofield doesn't have permanent uptime for some reason, but that's fine. We skipped 3 waves. This is crazy. Freaking crazy. I think the range card is it. I think you guys were right. Over 350 easy? Oh, boy. Dunzo is kind of a military term. I'm trying to think back. I don't really remember anybody in my unit ever saying Dunzo, but it's been a minute. You went to the dark side and put in range? Let's go. Yeah, I did. I was getting some suggestions from some people that actually are good at the game, so that was helpful. Champs was super chill because this cycle. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we don't have cash card in there anymore, but that's fine. We don't really need it. At a bare minimum, we need to break 300 waves to be able to stay in. Oh my god, not a boss. Oh no. Doesn't even matter, because we freaking nuked him. Yonder. Yonder is an official military term, which I still find hilarious. Yeah, I definitely have used that one in the past. Oh boy. I am so scared right now. You guys have no idea. Temporary duty yonder. Rubber, are you a vet, Rubber? How many vets do we have in the chat? If we have any, I'll say the classic thank you for your service that I always hated hearing because it makes me feel awkward for some reason. Even though it really shouldn't if you think about it. But I don't know, it always made me feel really weird when people say that to me, and still does to this day. Yeah, I was chair force. Oh man, must be nice. Yeah, I've got a buddy in the Navy, and he just recently deployed, and his wife's gonna, or no, she actually just recently gave birth, like pretty much a month or so after he left. But I'm kind of glad that I got out when I did. Hey, what's up, Meryl? It really does feel weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's people, like civilians, they don't really get it. They think that they're being like, and I'm fully aware it's good intention, but most of the like veterans I know don't like the spotlight being on them, except for like the freaking officers. It's always the officers that are like, yes, acknowledge me. But oh crap, there's wall. Yeah, that's fine. The reason I thank service members is because I know I didn't have the balls to sign up. Oh man. The officers' wives. Oh god. Yep. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about. They always are. I don't want to say the word for what they are because probably YouTube TOS. I don't know. But yes, absolutely. Every like company commander I've ever had, their wife was always a major, you know what. And it would always suck. There's always like I enjoyed most of my company commanders, but anytime we did like a family day or oh crap, nice, we killed him. Anytime we did a family day or like a military ball during like the holidays or whatever, stuff like that, and you know they would bring their spouses, and yeah, it was always a freaking pain. Have you started researching shatter shards? Yes, I have 6 days left on the first level, and that's going to be very helpful. Okay, we still haven't lost a. Oh, nice, we skipped a boss wave. There we go. Oh my god. Yes, absolutely. Meryl, that's rough, dude. I've literally seen it happen, bro. I have seen it happen. Where like they will be somewhere without their spouse and like claim it sort of skews the line of like stolen valor. Like they'll, you know, get a veterans discount and stuff. Uh, and people will thank them for their service and they won't correct. They will never correct. They'll just say you're welcome. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Let's go. Shatter Shards takes a while to pay off, will be but you will be so glad you did it. Yeah, that's the goal, man. I mean, oh nice, another boss wave skipped. Good deal. Yeah, I don't know. I the first level was 47 days with my lab speed. I'm so concerned with how long level 2 is going to be. If it's going to be too long, I'm honestly just going to hold off on it for the meantime and work on my other module labs that take less time. I think I'll get more value from that. Alright, there's wall again. That's fine though. We're definitely in a way better spot than we were last tournament run, so that's promising. I think you guys may have had a point about the whole damage thing. Or I'm sorry, range. Yeah, you guys may have had a point. Can you shatter legendary modules? Oh boy. I don't think you can shatter legendaries. I think you have to unmerge them. And then it basically just gives you the shards, I think. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. Oh my god, we skipped into a boss. Son of a gun. There's going to be an energy shield. Oh, never mind. We frickin' nuked him, boys. We nuked him. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of chilling. In 5 days, I'll have maxed my module shard cost lab. It will be insane. Yeah, like mine is only level 15. That's what I'm saying. Like, or not even 15. I'm pretty sure mine's level 14 right now. But that's what I'm talking about. It's not good. Like, my module labs are not good. What's up, Mighty Hunter? I shouted you out earlier during the stream. But yeah, welcome to the guild, and now welcome to the live stream. Yep, already lost wall again. That's fine. I think I'm to the point now where I'm going to start kind of toggling on and off my stuff. I'm actually going to bring the game speed down a tiny bit. We'll stay at 3.5 times. So, in between, like, boss waves, well, I don't really need free ups anymore, so I'm going to put on slow aura. And in the meantime, I will toggle on and off between extra orbs and wave skip. That's kind of been the strategy that I've been doing for my Legends tournaments when it gets to kind of a breaking point. But yeah, we'll see. So we'll toggle wave skip on, and then we'll throw on extra orbs so that we can try to maximize our boss orb hits. Oh, we don't even need to worry about it because we freaking nuked him. Anyway, what's up, Bonzo? I watched your stream the other day for a little bit. I was kind of busy, so I was in and out, but guys, Bonzo's another tower dude, so go show him some love. Is there any point to the orb boss damage? I feel like you can't keep up or keep them in orb range long enough to make it work. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think every little bit helps, at least in terms of like killing the bosses, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's really even worth it or not, to be honest. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh boy. We got a death defy, so that's good. Viewing from both accounts. Let's go. Shout out to Bonzo. Yeah, so just to be clear, Bonzo's tower is that's like the actual Bonzo. The other Bonzo's, I don't know, maybe like a poser. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Go check out Bonzo's tower. All right, we'll toggle on wave skip and not get a wave skip, but that's okay. Because it doesn't even matter. Oh crap, he's not in spotlight. Oh no. Oh my god, we still killed him. Oh my god. Boys, what is happening? We got wall back. Things are looking good. I already achieved my previous goal of 300 waves. So anything beyond this is icing on the cake. Toggle on wave skip. Not get a wave skip, but that's fine. Don't even need a wave skip. You know why? Because we freaking nuked him. Sorry, I'm gonna stop that because it kind of got old last stream, so I'll just leave it at that. Things are looking okay. I think we're doing good. We might be on track to get a personal best here. And knowing me, I probably just jinxed myself, but we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. Do you really think that, JE? I mean, maybe, dude. I don't know. There seems to be some merit to it, for sure. Okay. Please get stunned in my orbs, you dirty dog. You thought you could get near my tower? Try again. Come again another day. I don't have inner landmine or smart missiles. Oh, interesting. To be fair, my smart missiles are... they are basically useless. Like, I think I've upgraded the cooldown maybe one time and put a couple levels into the quantity. And outside of that, I haven't touched them, including the labs. Yeah. All right. Toggle on wave skip. And get a wave skip that time. Nice. That's good news. Tag says, yeah, don't be like me and open menus by mistake and lose all 3 energy shields, lol. Yeah. That's funny. Oh, crap, we just lost wall. That is not good. Not good at all. But it's alright. We'll just do this. We'll hope that we can keep the ranged enemies away. Just shoot them up a little bit. Yeah, it'll be alright. Alright, let's see. Okay. Wave skip. No such luck, but that's fine. Frickin' nuke the boss instantly. Don't even care about it. Is your chronofield lab fully done? The duration, JE? Didn't realize I was watching All Clouded. No. That is not my All Clouded accent. My All Clouded accent is much better. What's up, guys? All Clouded here. We're doing a fucking tournament run here. We're gonna get a personal best. Yeah. Also, don't forget to like the video. Do all that stuff. We got a freaking wave skip. Let's go. Okay. Anyway, yeah. We did lose another energy shield, so we're getting to that point where I'm going to start getting sniped by ranged enemies. So that's a little bit irritating, but it's fine. I did put some levels into the attack speed enhancements, so I'm hoping and praying that that kind of helps me, but we'll see. Yeah, I've got a couple good accents. I can't quite nail Tags. I don't know why. Tags has a very unique accent that I can't quite get. Did my energy shield not even activate? Okay, that's freaking stupid. Not my energy shield, my energy net. My energy net did not activate. Okay, hold on. We're going to put this on. And then we're going to instantly do this. Boom. That is freaking dumb. Did you guys see that, or am I lying? Did you guys see energy net activate? I feel like it didn't do anything. Tag sounds like mafia movie accent. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Yep, that Boston accent. Oh, boy. It did, in fact, activate. Oh, whoops. Well, this is awkward. Can I please get some freaking, like, wave skips? That would be great. Thank you. No wave skips? I have to get 350 waves to make Rubber happy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Can I get one more wave skip, please? That would be great. That would be a very good. A very, very good. So we'll pop that. And we'll pop that. And we're going to let it ride, boys. We're going to let it ride until we die. Don't even care. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know. I guess it kind of looked like energy net did not activate for some reason. But maybe I glanced over at the chat for like the split second that it activated. I don't know. Oh my god, 2 wave skips and we skipped a boss wave. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Oh my god, 2 more wave skips. What is happening? This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Oh no. This is where we die. But wait, he's in the spotlight thing. Oh my god. Okay, we lost Wall, but we did kill him, so we're good. And we have another energy shield almost up. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, Rubber, I hope that you're happy. We hit your predicted rank, or I'm sorry, wave count. So that's good. Oh no, it's a scatter enemy. He's gonna try to get me. Oh boy. Oh, this is a real doozy. Oh no. Please don't skip into a boss wave. Thank you. That sounded like pizza shop accent. Oh no. This is where we die. He's not in spotlight. But wait. Nope. Yep, okay. Well. Oh boy. Now a Ryan accent. Okay. I feel like this might sound bad, but I feel like if I were to attempt a Ryan accent, I would 100% get canceled. And you guys know why. Anyway, not bad. Slightly better than my previous score, which was, yeah, at this point that would have kicked me back to champions. But we'll see. We'll see how this all shakes out. Bag. I want a bagel. Need me a bagel. A bagel. Yep, pretty much, dude. I don't know. I've got a few accents in my belt that I try to whip out every once in a while, I suppose. Well, hopefully we are able to secure a Legends League. This guy is 100% going to screw me. This guy is not going to screw me. We're chilling. This guy is not going to screw me. This guy's probably going to screw me. This guy might screw me. Maybe. This guy... Okay, we're chilling. There's only one guy that can screw me. And he's... Yeah, I mean... We're chilling. By the way, we got a personal best. So, by 32 waves. So I'm happy with that. What would I have needed for rank 15? 460 waves? Are you freaking kidding me? So, for reference, last tournament I got rank 15 with 305 waves. So, yeah, the bracket kind of rigged. This is not good. Not good. Anyway, at this point, I'm going to start a tier 12 run just for kicks and giggles. And I'm going to let it play while we do the thing. The question and answer thing. So let me try to find the question that I previously left off with. Oh boy. I think I already did this. When farming, yeah. Okay. So D-Bell says, my health lab is at 30 and his workshop is 1,000 out of 6,000. When should I start Orb Devo? So I say, generally speaking, around 50 billion lifetime coins. So long as you meet all of the base requirements, main things being your synced ultimate weapons, your Black Hole, Golden Tower, and Death Wave ideally. That would be a good time to probably start. You will also want probably your extra orb labs done and taken care of. And yeah, you can rewatch my Orb Devo guide video if you'd like to check that out for some more like actual detailed information, but I think you might be pretty close depending on like your lifetime coins. The main thing is you just want enough lifetime coins to be able to properly develop your EHP stuff, but that's the main thing. Next question is Liam says, what are the best enhancements to invest in? I just unlocked it and I'm not sure whether to invest or what to invest in. I'm getting around 20 billion a day. So main things will probably be your econ stuff, first and foremost. And if you're farming, depending on what tier you're farming and what tournament bracket you're in, you'll probably want to work on your EHP stuff as well. Eventually looking to get the wall health enhancement unlocked. Wall health enhancements are very, very good. But the main things obviously are going to be like your cell enhancements, your coin enhancements, and potentially your cash enhancements, depending on how quickly you can upgrade stuff throughout your farming runs. But that would be kind of my suggestion. Mohammed says, you can spend cash anything over 10 million. Homie, that is not a question. I apologize. But yes, you can, in fact, do that. Panda says, what's your advice for which tier to farm? I currently have up to tier 11 unlocked and am unsure where my most efficient farming is. Good question. So check this out. I'm going to show you something real quick. In the Discord server, we have the useful links section here. Tags has put a whole bunch of stuff that's probably good to see. Anyway, if you scroll all the way to the top, there's this thing right here called the Sell Rate Calculator. So there are two currencies that are most important when farming, coins and cells. You already know about coins, you probably know about cells, but you may not know the overall importance of cells. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to put tier 6, 7, and 8 side by side, and we'll look at some stuff here. You have some different stuff at the top, but the main thing that you'll want to look at is your elite chances. This is the chance that an elite enemy will spawn. So I've made the argument multiple times, and take it with a grain of salt, but I think cells are equal, if not more important than coins in terms of a currency. But this resource allows you to basically see when the elites are spawning. So there's two metrics here. There's single spawn rate, then double spawn. Single spawn, once it gets to 100%, that is when in the game it will basically tell you you have 33% for each enemy, each elite enemy. So the vampires, scatters, and rays. That is when your single spawn is 100%. That is a good place to get to, but what you really want to try to get to, if you can, is find a tier where you can actually farm with the double spawn rate. So we're using the tier 6, 7, and 8 as an example. So for tier 6, you get a single spawn rate at 5,900 waves. Pretty easily obtainable, more than likely. You end up getting a double spawn rate at over 10,000 waves. So depending on where you're at in the game, it might be hard to kind of look for a double spawn rate. So you may want to start by just looking for a single spawn rate. Actually, I scrolled up a little bit too high. So for tier 6, it's actually 4,700 waves for a single spawn. But that would be my recommendation, is try to find a tier where you can both maximize coins and cells. Mainly focusing again on the single spawn rate at the start, and then later on when you kind of get more developed, trying to find a tier that you can get to these higher amounts of waves to get the double spawn rate. That would be my suggestion. But yeah, back to the tower. Next question from DeWersey. Oh god, I suck at reading. I have Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Golden Tower, I think he meant to say Death Wave, synced, and Chain Lightning. How far would you push those before getting another ultimate weapon? Good question. If you have the sort of default sync, which is matching up your Golden Tower and Death Wave with Black Hole's cooldown, that would be, 3 minutes and 20 seconds? That is very, very good. There's some other variables in there. So your GT bonus, your GT duration, those are two very, very important things. Your Black Hole duration, ideally you want it at a minimum 25 seconds with the Black Hole perk. And that's for the purposes of killing protector enemies with the Black Hole damage lab fully done. I think if you have all of that pretty much at a decent spot, probably a good idea would be to start trying to pursue Spotlight, because Spotlight is also, I mean, it's just an added coin multiplier that goes off with your other stuff. So in the event, like right now, one of my Spotlights always overlaps my Black Holes. So Econ is king in this game, just remember that. But again, like I mentioned previously, both coins and cells are equally important, so keep that in mind. I hope that kind of helps. Chain Lightning is sort of a baseline. A good spot to get at in terms of like helping you out with tournaments would be around eventually trying to get to above 500 times damage, at least 3 or 4 quantity, and then probably around 15% chance. That would be sort of a like bare minimum to kind of help you out with like tournaments and stuff. I hope that was helpful. Panda says, for AFK style farming runs, do you think it's a good idea to spend a ton of your money maxing non-impactful upgrades so that your free ups will land more often? Yeah, I mean, the way that I usually do it, and you may have seen during the tournament run, I started with my super crit because it gets very expensive for the last few levels. So I started with that, and then jumped over to damage per meter, and then jumped over to just straight up damage, because super crit is a lot more expensive early on than some of this other stuff. So that's the way that I've always kind of done it. But yeah. JE says, do you remember to upgrade range in the workshop? Or did you... Oh boy. Did you remember to upgrade range in the workshop? I did. In the workshop, yes. In the labs, I did forget to toggle it up. But yeah. Wildflower. How many stones is the cooldown give or take from the Black Hole / GT sync to perma Black Hole cooldown? Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have to whip out a resource for this. Stone calculator, the tower. So you may have seen for my permanent Black Hole video, I kind of touched on that. So let's just look at the, where is it? I'm in the wrong tab. Give me a second. Initial, there we go. Yeah, so Golden Tower, to get to what I currently have, which is 50 seconds of duration, you would need, 50 seconds of duration. It would cost 1,000 stones to get your duration there. To get your cooldown to maxed, which is what I also currently have, it is 4,700 stones, which is 100 seconds. So it would be basically a 2-to-1 sync with your Black Hole, unless you're using Multiverse Nexus. So that's basically 57, almost 5,800 stones total, and that's not factoring in bonus. Ideally, you would want your bonus around, 15 times at a minimum, probably higher. Like mine's at like 19 right now, and that would be 1,400 stones to get there. So pretty expensive, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the question and answer there because that was the last thing that we had. In Green 66 says, what is your lifetime coins? Good question. We are just over 2Q. so 2.15 Q. And I've been pretty much exclusively farming tier 9. I'm just doing a tier 12 run with full-on glass cannon to kind of see how far I can push with it. But I'll probably kill this after the stream, and once I get the rewards, you know, respec back to Devo. Probably good to see. Haha. Cells are life. Yes, cells are in fact life. They're very, very good. It's like 3 or 4 ray spotlight. I'm short 50 stones for my 5th ultimate weapon. Should I wait for the next week to get the stones or buy event medals to buy them? Or event stones. So with the shop, ignore what I have. I usually don't buy this many. But the stones, you can get a lot of value 100% by the 40 medals for 15 stones. That's kind of a no-brainer for the most part. Again, after you get all of this stuff. So like the themes and relics, ideally, if the relics are good. But like, ideally you would get this stuff first. And obviously like your songs, all of that, before you would do anything with the currencies. But generally speaking, even with the gems, if you wanted to, I mean, 40 medals for stones in particular is really, really good. So 100% would do that one. I usually also do the 65 medals for another 15. But I don't generally go any higher than that unless I'm like very, very close to getting a particular upgrade or something. But yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Also, keep in mind, you get stones for the weekly challenge chests. So if you're close to getting like a 25, 30, or 35 chest, maybe consider doing that before getting these stones with medals. But that would be my 2 cents. Event medals, you should be buying the first 1 or 2 of stones, in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I'm glad that we're on the same page. Curious, why haven't you got Flamebot for the damage reduction? I've always kind of heard, generally speaking, with the bots, you don't want to buy another bot until you max the first one. So, golden bot. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I just kind of figured it makes more sense for me to just continue working on golden bot for the meantime. Again, because econ is king. Trying to maximize my coin income. Panda. I bought the stone pack and trying to get golden tower plus black hole combo. I didn't hit. Oh no. So I started upgrading golden tower cooldown to try to go for a 1-to-1 cooldown between them when I do eventually get it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good plan. Like going ahead and trying to get it down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I think that's a pretty good plan. I'm about 400 stones off getting 200 seconds cooldown for golden tower. Nice. And 800 stones for next ultimate weapon. Would you say finish getting golden tower cooldown to 200 seconds or push for the next ultimate weapon? I think it wouldn't hurt. I mean, yeah, 400 stones off. So you already have some saved up. You could honestly just save and peek for your next ultimate weapon and see if you get it. And then if you don't, you could, you know, obviously finish out the GT cooldown and get it to where you want it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Let's check out the bracket. I want to see. Cool. So we haven't really moved. Oh no. This guy started his run. He was at 20 waves earlier, I'm pretty sure. Oh boy. But yeah. I think that's going to conclude the live stream today. But thank you guys for stopping in. Ooh, hold on. More chats. Meryl. I have been trying to max Black Hole because it is the cheapest ultimate weapon to max. True statement. Currently, I have Golden Tower, Black Hole, Deathwave, and Chain Lightning. Should I get Spotlight before maxing Black Hole? Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh. Personally, I would say yes. Spotlight's just so good. Like, Not even just for the damage, but the coins and stuff. But it does have quite a bit of a stone investment to sort of get in a good spot. So I still have the stone calculator pulled up here. So let me go to black hole, or I'm sorry, let me go to spotlight and kind of tell you what that would look like. So ideally you would want 40 angle on your black, or oh my god, on your spotlight. And that would cost 545 stones, which is not terrible. To get the next level of spotlight, or to go from spotlight 1 to spotlight 2 quantity, it'll be 375 stones, which again is not terrible. You're under 1,000 stones there, just there, which is great. But ideally you would want to get to quantity 3 at some point, which would cost a total between quantity 2 and 3, 1,225 stones. So a little bit longer term of a kind of idea there, but definitely something good in the meantime. I've been meaning to ask, I'm currently investing and saving my stones to be able to gradually decrease Golden Tower, Black Hole, Deathwave, cooldown, sync, and increase all of my other ultimate weapons with labs. You think that this is a good path? I think so. I'm assuming that you have a natural sync right now, which is, it's definitely, it feels a lot slower, and maybe it is because you have to be more calculated with your upgrades to maintain the sync. But I think that that's a pretty good path, yeah. I didn't go that way because I got Multiverse Nexus pretty early on. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea there. Take off range card, enemies don't hit your orbs. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess I don't really need it because I'm just doing a BS tier 12 run for some reason. Let's just throw coins in there, why not? Coins and crit coin. There we go. Just see what it looks like. Maybe we'll get something. I figured it is a stone investment and to just wait. I am at 1,350 stones from maxing Black Hole. Yeah, I mean, Black Hole is so good to max. Like, it's pretty much the first one I got in a really good state out of all of these. But I did already have Spotlight with 2 quantity before I went for Perma Black Hole. Which, honestly, I don't really think that was a bad decision. I don't have any regrets with it. I feel pretty good about it. But, you do you. It's your tower. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to conclude the stream here. But thank you guys for stopping in. 07's in the chat. And I will see you guys later. If I can figure out how to end this.